I thought I'd go down, because I went down there last time and I thought I'd go down this way instead for somewhere different. Oh, there's people with prams all the time and stuff, and there's people walking down that way. Women with prams everywhere for some reason. And I can't walk down that way because walk down here. Hello. With a dog. Run. But I thought I'd go this way this time, because I went the other way last time. But I hate how there's loads of people everywhere. It really annoys me. Go this way. But I thought I'll go this way instead. Trying to get away from people so I can talk to them properly. Well, because I had to reset this stream a couple of times because I was holding the phone the wrong way, but is this thing your fault? No, it's fine. But it's very foggy today, but it might be alright. But I booked. Oh yeah, hello. I thought I'd do another live stream outside. I went over there last time, but yeah, well, just because it's easier and I haven't went this way before, so yeah. I hate how there's so many people wandering around. It's like the middle of the day and people won't leave me alone. It's annoying. I can walk over here. No, I'm just doing a live stream. Go and walk down here. But I booked that that holiday up for 2 weeks, well, I just reserved it really. I didn't pay for anything yet or anything. The guy marching behind it. Finally went away. Some guy was marching behind us and it was annoying. Good. Because I did it for March instead of. I thought what's the. I'm not really that bothered about cherry blossoms and stuff. I'd rather just go when it's cheaper, and apparently it's still going to be somewhat busy anyway. Yeah, hello. And like it's just going to be, I'm just going to interact with people. I'm not really like going for sightseeing or something like that, so I think it's probably just better to do that really, and like I may as well just stay at the, yeah. Well, I don't really mind even if it was like more expensive or something. I'd rather just like it's more about just going to talk to people really, rather than just going because it's cheaper. But like almost finished off buying all the stuff for the PC that I'm building, but the RAM took forever to come for some reason. Like after I complained, which was annoying. Oh, it's like blocked off. It's a bit weird. Like a dead end for some reason. Yeah. Well, my hand's getting cold already. I really need to buy a tripod thing when I'm doing the live streams, but I thought I'd like do one, get it when I go to Japan really, because it'd be more worthwhile, even though my hand's already getting cold. Because I thought, oh, it wouldn't get cold because it's not raining outside, it's just like foggy, but obviously it still is. But like I just booked the holiday thing for like the end of March, because yeah, it's easier than just going in April when it's busier really. Yeah, it's very foggy though. Like it looks, I don't know, it looks slightly more foggy on the camera than it does in person, because I can see that window or that house over there, but on the camera you can't really see it very well. Well, I guess I sort of did it, I reserved it, but it might have booked the flight already, but I think the hostel that I booked, like it said that it's gonna do it when it's closer to March or whenever. But yeah, I don't. But I was thinking that EE thing, that the thing that I'm doing, yeah, maybe. Well, I don't know. It'd be like a rather like low budget, lame sort of version, really, of Silent Hill. Oh, some dogs barking. Might as well just walk down the street. But what else was I gonna say? But like it's just going from like Leeds Bradford Airport, it's not going from Newcastle or stuff like that. Like I went from to Osaka last time, because for some reason the flights are cheaper in March, and the flights like leave later for some reason as well, though, from Leeds Bradford, so I thought I'd just go there because it's easier. Yeah, I'll tell you later, though I don't know why. Well, I already booked everything already, anyway. Like, the only thing I haven't really done is got the... what's it called? The eSIM thing for the Wi-Fi thing in Japan. Like, I thought about maybe cancelling this one and, like, getting the Japanese one, but, like, because I don't know if it's really, like, worth keep doing these, really, because obviously, like, there's not really much to talk about, and, like, I think it's probably better to just wait, really. Even though people ask us to live stream outside, but like, I'm not really doing much until I go on holiday, really. Like, I'm just walking around the same sort of area, really. Well, I guess it's like a slightly different area, but not by much. But hopefully Japan might be more interesting, but I'll probably live stream in the hostel, probably, because it might be more interesting, and do a live stream walking around, maybe. But I need to definitely get a tripod thing, because I didn't expect my hand to get this cold this quickly. Yeah, no, it was just because I thought, like, I'll go into this place, it might be different because it's a different area, but it's just like all generic sort of housing estates. Even though I've sort of... yeah, maybe. Well, I think it's just like cheap buildings, really. It's like they're obviously like built for the person in mind. They're more just like, I don't know, cheap houses for people to buy, and the property developer makes loads of money because they don't fully actually own the houses, they just partly own them. I don't know if I've been that way before. I could go over there, I guess. Even though it's like a maze, because I don't know where I'm going, but because all the houses are the same. Yeah. Well, because I couldn't really find any, like, there wasn't really many hostels that seemed like decent, really. Like, lots of them seemed like very boring and sort of clinical, sort of like, I don't know, big, sort of. Yeah, like you partly rent them, and they only like partly own them as well, so it's just a waste of time buying them, really. But I guess it's for people who want a house. Oh, it just loops back over that way. It's a bit lame. I thought I was going to go somewhere different, but it just goes to that dead end over there. It's not really anywhere interesting. I may as well just talk to the camera because it's easier, really. Even though my hair's all messy, but like, the flight leaves early in the morning as well, because well, not as early as what it would do normally, because normally the flights like leave at like 6 AM, but for some reason the ones in March they leave at like 10 AM, so it's a bit easier. But I just booked a hotel like next to the airport, so I don't have to rush to the airport. But when I told my parents, they're still complaining, say that I'm just wasting time and stuff like that. But I think it might be more worthwhile because it's trying to talk to people and not just like walking around the whole of Osaka like I did last time. So it might be more worthwhile. But like, cause even when I went to Italy, they said like, oh, the mafia's gonna come after you and stuff like that, and they just seem like really paranoid and like overly protective, really, for some reason. Yeah, it just seems like a really small, boring, even smaller sort of housing estate, really. Like there's even less to see over this side, but I thought it was just going to be a path to nowhere, really. I didn't know they built another housing estate over here. Well, it was just because it was somewhere where I hadn't been before. I haven't been to this bit before, but I didn't know how boring it was going to be. But I guess I may as well. It's probably just better to wait till I go to Japan to do more live streams after this one, really, because there's not really that much to talk about until I go, because I don't know, it'll be more visually interesting, I guess. Than just like walking around a boring like housing estate with like generic houses. But yeah, but like I'll probably buy that Japanese eSIM thing and cancel this one probably, because for this one I've got to pay like £30 a month, and the AE one that I'm paying for now, it's more expensive in Japan, and the one that I was looking at for getting for Japan, even though it's the same sort of price, it's like the Wi-Fi's a bit better, and like you don't pay as much money when you go to Japan, because it's obviously a Japanese Wi-Fi thing. Like for some reason there's just like a bit of tarmac in the middle of the grass with like nothing there for some reason. I don't know why they have that for. Like there's trees and then just a tarmac with nothing. Like it's just very, I don't know, boring looking. But yeah, because I thought like, oh, I could do live streams in like February outside and talk about stuff, but I don't think there's really that much to really talk about to really warrant to keep doing them in February, like for something in the meantime, really, because nothing's really going on until I do something. But like I don't know if it is sort of a waste of time, really, because I do have to still come back here and like I don't know, try and find something else to do. But every time I've done volunteering, it's always like felt like a slog, really, and like when I did it last time, like I did like volunteered at a charity shop for 2 years, and then like there was other people who were there, but they only did it for like a day, and then I never saw them again, and it sort of got a bit depressing after a while, just me doing it for the sake of it, and then people only showing up for a day and leaving. It was sort of a bit depressing, really. yeah, like I think it'll, like Japan, look is a bit more visually interesting than a boring looking, modern looking school building, really. But I don't know, really, because because to me everything sort of seems like, yeah, hello. Like, to me everything sort of seems like boring and depressing, really, but I guess because I don't know, I just need to try and be more positive, really, and I don't know, just try and get more confident, really. But we'll definitely get a tripod though when I go. I don't know, everyone's riding bikes and dogs and stuff. So. Why is there so many bloody people everywhere? So many old women everywhere with the dogs, or like random guys on bikes. When I thought it'd be quiet over there, and it's just as busy. Go and walk by. Wait till she gets out of range, or built-in town centre. You can apparently you're gonna be able to walk all the way to town from over here. It's a bit weird, but obviously you can't, 'cause it's a dead end at the moment. It's just a housing estate in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, there's like, well, I guess because it's a weekday, really. Like there's just like loads of grannies and like just people with dogs and stuff. It's like a usual sort of weekday, really. Like, well, because on a weekday in town it's usually like old grannies and like women with children and stuff like that. Okay, there's so many people around here, it's really annoying. So many people. Well, like the people are already coming out of school already from over there. So it's probably I should end the live stream soon, really, because they're going to be coming this way. But yeah, I don't think it's really worth like live streaming next month, really. I think it's just better to wait until I go to Japan in late March sort of time, because it'll be more interesting. Yeah, no, like there's so many people everywhere, I can't do anything. Though. Like there's guys with dogs and stuff. Slowly walking around with dogs. What that note says. Oh, it's got a thingy camera on that. I was going to read what that note said on that door, but it's got a like a thingy camera on it, like a doorbell camera, so probably not bother. Yeah. Well, I don't know, I didn't see that she did, but like late March sort of time, really, like the 15th to the 29th or something like that. Well, I don't know, my sister usually just says like stupid comments and then like doesn't really say anything worthwhile, really. She just like says, oh no, you're not like that, and blah blah blah. Oh, there's a fat guy. There's a fat guy coming. No. It's weird how they look really far away on the camera, but in real life they're really close. It's weird. Yeah, like on the camera they look really far away. They like look miles away, but in real life they're like pretty close. It's weird perspective. Yeah, it's foggy, but I guess at least it isn't raining like it was last week. But yeah, I guess I'll probably end the live stream because I got to get through all that random crowd of people over there. So I'll probably end the live stream. I'll probably, if I do another live stream, it probably will be in Japan, because I don't think there's any reason to keep doing live streams for the sake of it, even if people might say, oh, it might be more interesting to do live streams outside and stuff like that. I don't think it's really worth it, because I don't have much to talk about even now, when like I don't know, I'll have even less to talk about if I keep doing live streams here longer. I may as well just wait till I go to Japan, and I'll be able to do more stuff and go to shops and stuff and do live streams outside and stuff, and it might be more interesting. Even though my hair's all messy, but whatever. People complain even when I comb my hair, people complain, so I guess it doesn't really matter either way, really. Like late March, the 15th to the 29th, I think. Just for 2 weeks. Just to, I don't know, try and talk to people, really, and do something different, because last time I just like, I don't know, wandered around the whole of Osaka just to try and find a group of people, and I think it was a waste of time, really. So like this time I'm just gonna stay in a hostel for 2 weeks and do live streams there, and it might be more interesting because, I don't know, it's people already there, and they might want to talk to us and stuff like that, maybe. But obviously I don't know, it could just be sitting by myself doing live streams for all I know, but at least it'll be trying to do something different, and at least trying to interact with people, but it depends if actually anyone will want to when I get there, but I guess I'll have to find out, really. Well, if they want to, they can do. It's not like, oh yeah, I need to find someone to be on a live stream. They just can do if they want to. Because obviously it might make it more interesting, but I'm not just gonna force people to be on a live stream if they don't want to. It's just because it might be more interesting. Well, he hasn't done any videos or live streams or anything in a while, so yeah, I don't know. Well, I was it's surprising not that she's doing even more stuff when I thought she did stuff already with that restraining order thing or whatever it was. If she's done even more stuff, that's surprising, but yeah, I'm not really too bothered either way, because obviously he was just annoying and he got on my nerves after a while. Like, he moaned about us even in live streams like months later, like even when I only met him like a year ago, and then he moaned about us in like live streams like months afterwards, like randomly complaining about us for some reason. When like, why though, when it was just like a few minutes interaction, it wasn't really that interesting, and he still moaned about us like months later. I don't know why. Yeah. Yeah, it was weird though, because it's not like I was obsessed with him or something, or like wanted to meet him after I briefly met him in Osaka, but for some reason he kept going on about us randomly for some reason. But I guess because he needed stuff to talk about for drama and topics for live streams, because obviously it's hard to come up with stuff to talk about in live streams that you haven't already talked about already, so maybe that's why, I don't know. But it just seems rather odd and weird when you think it would be me who would be the one who would be talking about him, because he's the larger YouTuber with the bigger channel, but he kept randomly talking about us for some reason. When I didn't say anything that bad really, I just briefly met him. It wasn't really that big of a deal, I don't think. So I think it was a bit weird. But yeah. Well, I don't know. I know he went to I think he did, but I think he went to a hostel at one point as well, but I can't remember if he really talked to anyone, if he just sat in the corner by himself and wasn't bothered. But like, that's the whole reason why I'm going to a hostel, because I want to see if it's better to try and talk to people, and it might make the live stream more interesting. Because obviously I went in an Airbnb by myself, and I don't know, it wasn't really that interesting. I just went to Lawson's and bought random stuff and went back to the Airbnb. It wasn't really that interesting. Even when I went to the arcade or whatever, like, it was still me by myself, and it was loud and noisy and stuff like that. Yeah, but it's just gonna be continuing the drama, and I don't really care about him that much really, because he just moans and wants drama unnecessarily. But obviously that's what people think that they want, but over time people get annoyed by it. Well, with him they did anyway. I don't know if it's like that with everyone, but they did with him over time. Like, people tell us, oh, you should do drama and stuff like that, but even looking at his circumstances, it ended badly for him, and now he's gone off YouTube and stuff, and he doesn't even have his old YouTube name anymore. He had to change it. So like I don't think it's really worth doing drama, and it might be worth it in the short term, getting lots of views and stuff, but in the long term I don't think it's really worth it, because it just seems like it brings more trouble than it's worth, really. I don't know. Yeah, 'cause it's not really very like substantial though. It's just like manufactured rubbish, really, of like making up some random story and then like trying to clickbait people. Like it'd be better if it was like some actual proper story, really, rather than anything else. Just the postman walked past. I didn't want to film. Well, because obviously my dad's a postman, and he'll probably say, "Oh, why is he filming us for?" and stuff like that. So I think it was better to just not film him, because he knows my dad, because he's a postman. So he'd probably be like, "Oh, why was he walking around with his phone and stuff?" So. It's weird how they built like houses all the way over there, but they haven't built anything there for some reason. It's just a empty field filled with nothing, like a weird little cornered off section of empty field. Like you think that they would try and like maximize the space as much as possible and just like stick a house in the middle of it, but obviously they haven't. But they are building over there though. Still. Well, that's been going on for a while, but yeah. Well, because I was gonna go in April, but I don't think it's really worth it, because I think like it might be more interesting, the cherry blossom trees and stuff, but it's more expensive and not really that worthwhile. Yeah, and also if I was gonna go in April, I'd have to go all the way to Newcastle, and it'd be a hassle, and the flights are more expensive anyway. So I don't think it's really worth it. There's lots of postmen everywhere for some reason. Might as well do some bit more live stream, I guess. Even though I'm just walking back to my house, I'm not really going anywhere in particular. I'm pretty sure you can go down this way, I can't really remember, but is there the Ginnell thing anywhere? I can't remember. Oh, she walked over there. Yeah, there's like loads of postmen though that I walked past one, and then there was another one going down another street, so I thought I'd go down this way because it's a bit different anyway, and I can walk down the Ginnell thing. I think I can walk this way anyway. Hopefully, I'll have to find out. Well, because I could have went to a different country instead of gone back to Japan, but it's just because that guy wanted me to meet him, and people like Japan anyway, and I'll be doing something different anyway, because it'll be going to a hostel. Yeah, the Ginnell thing is this way. So you can go to the other street without having to walk all the way down and to the left. So you can just go this way. Very loud birds. There's usually lots of like rubbish and stuff on the ground, but it doesn't seem that bad at first, surprisingly. Lots of graffiti usually. On the right street. Yeah. Well, I'll cross the road. Easier. But yeah, I'll probably just end the live stream here, really, because I've talked about what I need to talk about, really. Like I booked that holiday thing up for late March, and it might be more interesting, even though I'll have to wait and see, really, because it could just be as similar as what I already did already. But I'll have to wait and see, really. So I'll probably just wait till March, because there's no point doing live streams for the sake of it and having nothing to really talk about. I may as well just wait until then. So I guess I'll see you later, I guess. Bye for now.